Hey guys, and welcome back to Story Time. I think I'm gonna sing it from now on. I don't know. Joel Bird here, and gonna spend some time with you today and hang out with a little bit of video gaming and a few other things. Actually, I'm not sure because today we are in the Red Racer factory, and this place may have a story of its own, and sometimes that happens in this game. There'll be a place that's it's got such a rich story that kind of put my story off for the next time for when there's nothing going on, so we'll see. But for now, we are going to... Sorry, I'm adjusting myself in my seat here. I'm getting ready. Getting ready to, hopefully be Blitch Connor and kick all of the ass. Well, I don't know. We'll see. But, let's explore the first floor first. I don't even know if there are any other floors. Okay, that looks pretty important. Let's go in here first. What do we have? What is that? I heard something. Huh? What? Oh. Okay, yeah. Well, here's the thing. I have my ghoul mask on. So you're not gonna hurt me, are you? No, we're friends. We're all good buds here. Alright. Kinda glad I got that mask, actually. There is, interesting thing about this game is that if you take the animal friend perk and you get the ghoul mask, you can actually knock out a lot of your enemies right there because they just simply won't attack you. And, if I may, hearken back to just regular life, that does, apply a bit when it comes to just normal, normal existence. I mean, sometimes the point, is not to make sure you defeat all your enemies, but the point sometimes is to have as few enemies as possible. And, that's what I always try to do. Well, because, you know, I personally, I don't know. I've seen a lot of, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on lately. Oh, another one. Hi. How you doing? Yeah, you're ugly as sin and you smell bad, but, okay. Lately a lot of times it seems like, well, I don't want to say seems like because it really is, that, people would prefer to hate other people or to be outraged with them. I've never been like that. I much rather like people, than dislike them because, you know, hate, that's a bad feeling. Hate is a feeling that, you know, it's never... Oh, you're in my way. Can I talk to you? No? No, I guess can't. It's not a feeling that, that I think anybody likes. I think there's some people out there that think it's maybe necessary, but, it's not. It's really something that's not really good for anyone. But that's not exactly what I wanted to talk about today, but there you go. It's a little bit of something for you. Oops. Oh, crap. You see that? Did you see that? I broke that on an easy box. Oh. I'll take that. I don't need a baseball. Nope. No thank you. Oh, what's in here? Yeah, we're just going around and scavenging right now. Looks like, there's a coffee pot. I could take it and sell all this stuff, but, I actually have enough money right now. I don't really need to struggle to find any more. I've been, doing some things that, oh, there used to be a upper floor. I've been doing a few things off camera here and there, and just boring stuff, you know, just like, selling things and collecting other stuff, so I've got plenty of money. I don't need much anymore, and I think that's... Oh. Where am I now? How did I get over here? Is this the... Oh, it is. Okay, I went all the way around. Well, in that case, let's take a look at this. Tricycles. Now, if you remember, in a previous episode, there was one, there was a note that was left by someone, that described, meeting them in the Red Racer factory to sell them, the formula for Nuka-Cola, I believe it was. And so I'm still wondering if those people are here somewhere, or if it's just something that you can't actually get. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, a couple more boxes. What's this? Nothing. Yeah, these boxes never have anything good in them usually. All right, let's go out this way and see what story this place has to tell. I could use a little light, huh? Yeah. Yeah, your corkboard's messed up here, guys. Need to come and arrange that. Need to fix that. You know... Oh. Well, I can't talk to you. But I can... Do you mind if I, can I steal your... I stole your Nuka-Cola. Yeah, I know. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. You didn't need it anyway. You don't need the caffeine. Look at you. You're already strung up. Okay, so just calm down. It'll be okay. Decaf. Remember, decaf. Okay. Oh, gosh. Man, am I glad I've got this mask, or else I'd have to be fighting all these ghouls and wrecking my weapons and, running out of ammo. What's in here? Like I said, the boxes, there's almost nothing ever any good in these boxes. See? Nothing. Well... this place is kind of done. Now, you never can, excuse me, pardon me. You never can tell because some of these places are just incidental. They don't actually have a story to them. They're just there. That's a water fountain? It's like a third of a water fountain, maybe? Oh. This is a little different. Okay. Hey buddy, what's going on? Just here to steal all your things. You know, maybe I will tell you a little something. Because, I'll tell you about this guy that I knew, and his name was PJ. And, actually, he wasn't really a guy. He was a little kid. And when I was in probably 4th or 5th grade, PJ was the man. He had lots of friends, and he was a popular guy, and everybody loved spending time with him and talking to him, and he would say things and people would repeat it. You know, he got all the cool people, you know, into what would have then been memes before memes were even, you know, called memes. He was the one who did all that. He was really fancy. Everybody really admired him. And, I admired him too, except for the fact... Oh. What the hell? Okay, so... I'm...
Incompetence at the highest echelons of power.
Shut up. The only problem with PJ, there was one problem with PJ. And that was that PJ did not exist. Now, who PJ was, he was a figment of my imagination. I'm gonna go over to this one first. And he was the guy that I'd like to have been, because in school, I was bullied horribly, throughout grade school and, well, actually, almost all school. And I was made fun of for, and I think it wasn't really for any particular reason. I guess it was because people sensed that I would put up with it, that, you know, that I wouldn't fight back. And I They were right. I didn't. I had a terrible time standing up for myself. And I let people walk all over me. So they would. Oh. I'll take some of this. Now... Wait a minute. Oh, there... Okay. Have I been here? Wait a minute. Oh, there's a glowing... Oh, a glower. Okay, there's a door over there. Oh, man, this place is complicated. I don't know where I am, really. These just connect? I think they do. I think these just connect. Yeah, if you go around this way, it just takes you... Oh, wait, no, they... Crap. This is, and I haven't been in here. Okay. So I'm still finding places that, that I haven't been. Well, then. Anyway. Yeah, PJ was the guy that I wanted to be. He was the guy that I dreamed I was, and an interesting thing happened at one point. I started actually when people would do things to me, when they'd mistreat me, or when something would happen, or in any given situation when I was at school, I would start to respond in the same way that PJ would, if he'd existed. And an interesting thing started to happen. I began to become PJ. In fact, kids at school started to call me PJ. And CEO offices. Okay. Hello. All right. Look at this. Oh, Lord.
Hurry up and die! I'm...
There we go. Oh. I heard that. There's a mine around here somewhere. Where is it? I'm gonna search you. I hear a weird noise. Ah, that's a strange sound. Anyway. The kids actually started calling me PJ. In fact, the teachers were like, "Why are they calling you PJ?" And I'm like, And, I learned that that I could trust PJ and who he was as a person if I just simply followed his lead. If I did what PJ would do, I had a lot more... There were things that I'd never dream of doing or saying, just being me, but when I was pretending to be PJ, he would do those things. Let's look in here. There's another part to this, this story that goes on. Let's, crack this sucker open, shall we? There it is. Okay. What have we got in here? Ah. Disable chips and diary entry L2. I've used materials from the small explosives cache I found to further safeguard myself from my experiments. I've wired the building to broadcast a signal from this terminal that in emergency will detonate all chips. I pray that day never comes. Oops. Let me go back in. Sorry. Disable chips. Should I disable them? It didn't do anything. You know, it may be that I don't have that piece of story. I don't know. Oh, wait. Anyway. So getting back to PJ. Well, PJ didn't last long. Because after a while it just... well... To be honest, some of the teachers got worried about me and they contacted my parents and they were like, "Your child is acting strangely." What do you mean by that? Well, he's not being his usual picked-on self. He's actually becoming popular, and that really worries us. So you should make him, you know, be the bullied kid that we know. Oh gosh, well that's terrible. We don't want him to have to go to a psychologist, do we? That would just bring shame on the family, and we can't obviously have our child being popular when, you know, when everybody's always hated him. Well, that just doesn't make sense. So, PJ got an end put to him pretty quickly. However, that's not quite the end of the story. Because, you see... Now, wait a minute. Where did I come from? I think I came from here. Later in life. Much later in life. Oh. Wow. I discovered the furry fandom. And one thing that you all know about the furry fandom is that we love our characters. We love the characters that we create. Now, maybe a lot of you guys don't know this, but I'm terrified of speaking in public. Oh boy, I just really, that bothers me. And to be something as brash as a stand-up comic, I mean, I would never dare. I just don't have the confidence for that. I never have. But there's this guy named the Ranting Gryphon, and he could do anything. He could stand up in front of thousands of people and be perfectly comfortable, and actually have the confidence and the brashness and the intelligence to actually deliver a comedy show and interact with thousands of people at once. And yeah, there a little bit of a familiarity there. Let's see what's in this computer. There it is. Fortitude. Okay, entry 2R-A0. Diary entry. Some of my earlier chip prototypes have started to malfunction, causing the chips to overheat and eventually detonate the implanted charge. In retaliation, I've upgraded the P7 series and above to counter the malfunction. I have also altered the Y2 series in the mutants as a precaution. Ghouls are easily replaceable, but mutants are not. Are you putting chips in mutants' heads? Let's see. I've had to alter the chips for the mutants to account for their greater size. Fortunately, they exhibit a higher intellect than the ghouls and can be controlled to an even greater extent. The enthralled mutants have mentioned legends of even larger mutants, almost twice as big as the ones I've captured. If only I could get my hands on one of those, the experiments, the fun. Did I read that right? If only I could get my hands on one of those, the experiments, the fun. I don't know. That's what it says. I mean, I get the gist of it. This must be what happened to this guy. I bet. Oh, his head's gone. I bet his chip exploded. In any case, so I'm sure you can tell where this story is going. Even though I hadn't even thought about PJ in quite a few years, I just kind of came up with this character in my mind, in my head. He was, half sort of based on a dream. I developed his personality, like I wanted it to, and overall, I mean, one of the things he was, or is just confident. He's very confident in himself. And, he's funny, and he's personable, and he's, again, everything that sometimes I think I'd like to be. Sorry, but we're gonna have to come in here and turn off this radio.
What's going on over here?
Hello, you.
I'm not in the mood for you, asshole. Yeah.
I don't even know who this guy is. This one over here, his head popped, apparently. Okay. Alright, so... let's see here. I'm just gonna take a bunch of your shit. I hope you don't mind. So, anyway, it's not exactly how To the Ranting Gryphon came into being, but it's how I've been able to execute him is basically by hearkening back to my PJ days when I used to have a kind of an alter ego that I just put into place that could do things that I couldn't do. And that's what To the Ranting Gryphon is. And this... should I unlock it? You know what?
Hey there. I'm not in the mood for you, asshole.
You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm going to just take all of your shit, and because I don't like you, and then I think I'm going to let this ghoul go. Or should I not? Should I not let the ghoul go? Should I not kill him? Because there may be sometime, someplace where there's a mission that involves this guy, and I haven't found it yet, and, oh, I see a Nuka-Cola Quantum in there. Well, now I really want in there. Okay. I'm gonna check your computer first, my dude. I hope you...
over here?
Nothing. Just, rating everything you have. I bet this just opens the safe. Let's find out. Aha! What do we got? Yeah. Notes on Stefan? Oh, my masterpiece. Stefan is now under my control. The latest chip I installed in him seems to have taken, and he is now mine. The effort to capture one of these glowing ghouls was immense, but finally I can take solace in the fact that I have one under my control. His limited intellect means I will have to keep him downstairs with the rest of the ghouls, but I pity any rabble that pokes their head in here now. Thing is, I'm not affected. Ha ha ha. Okay. I'm just gonna open your safe and steal all your things. Oops. Oh, crap. How about there? Looks good. Oh, look at that. I need one of those anyway. And I'll take the whiskey, too. Okay. You have another safe over here, too. I'm gonna open this one also. I'm just gonna take all yo shit. Oh, man, where is it? Ugh. This one's hard. There it is. Oops. Come on. Oh, come on. It's right here. Well, either way, I would say that in general, even when I'm not on stage and trying to be a persona, one thing that I have learned from To the Ranting Gryphon is more confidence, just in my normal life. And that's been very, very valuable to me. There's one reason I really do think the furry fandom is in some ways good for people, especially people who are shy and who don't know how to get along with others, because they can learn social skills through their character. Oh, that's... Let me search you. I'll take that. And this. You are Stefan. Aha. Now, the gate is open. Are you gonna run out here and kill this dude, or what? You gonna...
Hey, what'd I tell you about looking at me like that? Are you in the mood for a busted mouth or something?
You gonna start something?
Hey there.
Oh, wow. See you later.
Hey there.
That's all?
Bye.
Alright, well, you know what, I guess I'll leave you alone, because, I don't know, you may be valuable in the future, but there's really nothing to you right now. So, that's what's in the, that's what's in this facility, is some guy who's capturing ghouls and experimenting on them, putting chips in their heads, I guess, so he can control them. That's pretty interesting. I mean, it's just kind of a little bit of window dressing for the story. And I like it when they do that in games. Let's see here. I think I've checked everything in here out, haven't I? Yes, I believe I have. Alright, well, we will leave. And my plan at this point is to continue going north. I want to go north and continue to discover new locations. Oh, are they dead now because I disabled the chips? Oh, his head's blown up now. It wasn't like that before. I think, yeah, I think I did that. I think that was all my fault. Oh well. They weren't very good conversationalists anyway, you know? So, just kind of, there's only, you know, so long of you can actually take before it's just, the subject becomes completely boring. I can't get down this way. Okay. How about over here? Can I get down this way? Oh, that's where I came from. How? Now, brown bird. Because my Gryphon character is a brown bird. I've noticed that about furry characters lately, is that they don't have as much personality as they used to. But they're far more brightly colored. It's almost like people kind of are trading in having a personality and having interesting things to say and think and talk about and do for just putting fluorescent colors all over themselves and being something that you can spot from the ISS. Oh, that's the noise I heard, was these guys' heads blowing up. Shut up. I don't think I've been in here before. Carton of cigarettes, blue pass card. I keep finding those. I don't know what a blue pass card is, but I keep finding them. What's in here? Anything interesting? Nah. Doesn't look like it, although there could be some stim packs over here. And there is. That's good. Oh wait, and I want that too. I just want everything. There we go. Anything interesting? No, not really. Oh, there's a Nuka-Cola. Don't take that. Oops, that one's empty. Okay. Well, let's, head to the exit, if I can find it. That will be the big question, because this is a pretty large building. It's kind of confusing, too. I think that looks slightly familiar. And, this right here looks very familiar, although, yeah, I think if I just go around, isn't this? No. Oh, where am I now? Goodness. I apparently have not been here. Because, yeah, or else I would have taken that Nuka-Cola. Ha! Well, we're in an interesting place now, and I can't figure out how to get out of it. Let's see. Let's keep walking around down here. I mean, we're... Oh. Ah, some jet. That stuff's pretty valuable. Anyway, you know, I really like it when you guys, respond and when you tell me stories of your own. And, I also like it when you have suggestions for me on things that you'd like to hear or see or do in the game, you know, and so I just want to encourage you to continue to do that, because it's really helpful to me in many ways, in that it actually makes it to where I can, you know, I can have a kind of a line to you guys, so I can know what it is that you're enjoying and do more of it. And well, that's one reason that story time is a thing at all, is because when we first started this, it was just an experiment, and you guys said you liked it, so it's still going on. You know what? I'll tell you what, guys. I'm gonna cut here and find my way out of this place, because I'm using up valuable time here, and I'm not getting anywhere. So I'll rejoin you when I find the door. Okay, I do believe I'm on the right track now. That factory floor was very confusing, but I believe, yes, here we go. All right. Well, what we're going to do now, for our next episode anyway, is we're going to take off. We're going to go north. We're going to go this way. Because who knows what adventures lie up there. Yeah. And we will talk about other things during that, and that's if I can get out of here at all. I may have to scoot around and find my way over these rocks like, oh wow, that was hard. Okay. Yeah, I was picturing that being more difficult than it actually was. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed spending time with me today. I hope that I've given you something valuable to think about that maybe you hadn't thought about before. Gave you some ideas, maybe. And hopefully give you a smile and a chuckle here and there. And so, until the next story time, guys, take care.